Hiya, welcome back. We are at beautiful Whitley Bay this morning. Look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous out here today. Not going to stay this way though. This is my second attempt at getting out. I came down yesterday, but the weather forecast changed, and then, as predicted, the wind came up, so I didn't bother getting my kayak off the roof. The wind's all right until about 11, 12 o'clock, which is why I'm out at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to head out to the can first, into the deeper water, see if we can find some cod and some pollock over there. Then around about half 10, 11, when that wind is forecast to start to build up 8, 9 mile an hour from the west, I'll fish around St Mary's just to be safe, so I'll be closer to the shore should the wind suddenly get stronger. I've got the soft plastics on. Yeah, let's mooch about and see what we can get. Right, here we go. First drop of the day. I've passed over quite a few shoals of fish, so I am a little bit excited. It's been quite a long time since I've managed to get out. So it's June at the moment, getting to the back end of June, and I haven't been out since the beginning of May. So I could do with a fish. As I say, I've gone over the top of plenty on the way out, so fingers crossed. I'm in 17.5 metres of water. There we go, we're on the bottom. Yes, we're in. First fish of the day. It's been absolutely ages. What have we got? Doesn't feel big. It's a little bit scatty, but it definitely fancied the Berkeley gulp. Took us by surprise, whatever it is. Yes, little codlin. Hey, get in. Well, that's the blank off. Try not to be too loud because there's loads of boats around us and I don't want to look like a weirdo, you know. There we go. That's the only problem with those lures though. They don't last very long. There he is. Let's pop him back. There's quite a few fish underneath us there. Just have to fix this first though before we get back down. What can I do with that? That on there. Nah. That's not going to work. Do it like that. Yeah, that'll do for now. Get it through the stomach there. We'll get it back down, see if we can't get another one. Fabulous. Right, so that is the blank off. Let's get another one of those then. Something a bit bigger maybe. Oh, tangled up on there. Right. Gosh, I'm half asleep. It's still very early in the morning, you know. So, we've got a fish on the Berkeley gulp. I've been through a few things now. I've been through sidewinders, metals, and then I stuck the gulp on. Right, we're feeling a little bit buoyed because we've had a fish and a few other people have caught fish. There's loads of boats out this morning. I'm not surprised, like, because the weather's been awful until today. So we get down there. We've started to drift, I think. The tide's turned around. Hopefully that's what's brought the fish on. And maybe we'll start catching consistently now. That would be good. I'm sticking with the Berkeley gulp for now, but I'll probably put a metal on in a little bit and just jig once we start to move. Looks like the sun might be making an appearance. Yes, we're in. Now, I've no idea if that had been bouncing behind us whilst I was messing around with my metal, but we've got a fish. Oh, it's nice, that one. That's not bad. That'll do. There you are. They're getting a tiny bit bigger. There we go. Beautiful. See you, pal. Well, we'll just stick with this for another couple of minutes, see if we can't get one or two more fish on it. It's absolutely knackered now, like. But we'll have another go. I'll just rethread it like that. There we go. We might get another fish or two out of that before we'll have to change it. Right, let's get down there. I'm getting excited now because we've started catching fish. Right, we're going to change lures because I'm sick of having to adjust this thing. I mean, they work, the Berkeley gulps, but they're just too delicate. Too delicate for me. Right, what we're going to go with, a metal or a Sidewinder? Let's go with a metal to start off with. Let's do that. Right, so we're out by the can. I'm sticking with the metals. We're going to get down there, see if we can't pull a few fish up before this wind gets too much. And then, as I say, we'll head into St Mary's. Right, here we go. Come on, this feels fishy, this one. It does. I think I've been hit by the mackerel. Yeah. What's going on here? A mackerel. Before we even got a few inches down, let's just get this out. And we'll get him away. Oh, he's just spewed a sand eel up. See you, pal. Right. We might be taking this metal off if we can't get through the mackerel. But for now, we'll just get down there and have a bit of fun. Oh, gosh. Can't get away from them. I don't mind. Nobody minds a mackerel. But we might have to take the metal off if we keep hitting these. Oh. There you go. They're not massive like, but oh. They're putting a nice bend in me rod for now. Oh, we're in again. We can't get moved for them. Quite small, these. We don't normally have mackerel this small on this coast. They're normally a bit bigger up here. I think it's with the temperatures changing. Whoop. Hey, buddy, if you just hang on, we'll get you away. Right. Jeez Louise. And he's gone. And that is what they're eating. Those little sand eels, do you see? There's huge balls of them up in the water. I can see them, so it's obviously why they're here. This is the first year that commercial sand eel fishing has been banned on this coast, so we'll see if that has an effect on the fishing in a few years' time, I imagine. Should we get through them? Are we on the bottom? Yeah, I think so. On the bottom there? Yeah. We managed to get through them that time and onto the bottom. Going to reset this drift, go a little bit further in. Just come out a little bit too far for me, I think. Just in terms of the depth of water. I like to stay under 20 metres of water, really. Just for making sure I can get the fish back all right. But we're just going to reset that drift. And hopefully we'll pick up a few more cod. Something half decent at least. And still waiting for that pollock. I've gone over some pretty big shoals of baitfish there. There's absolutely loads of sand eel underneath us. Tons of them. So I'm going to drop down and hope that it's not just mackerel working them, that there's some pollock underneath them as well. So let me get down there. See if we can't grab one. Come on. There are shed loads of them. Absolutely tons of them. Something just had a little hit. Probably a mackerel because it was quite high in the water. Yeah. I thought there would be something working underneath them, you know. I thought there had to be. Hopefully we can get a little bit deeper down though and grab a few pollock. But you know, I'm not going to complain. Have I managed to catch 2 mackerel on the same hook? How have I done that? That was quite a feat, wasn't it? Anyway, let's get this one unhooked and we'll get it back. Absolutely fine to handle mackerel, you know, before you put them back. So there you go. The old myth that they die when you touch them. Go on. Have a go in the comments. I'm sure you will. Right, so I'm over at St Mary's now. The wind has picked up quite a bit. I'm back on the Berkeley Gulp. I'm over a little mark that I like to fish. Covers lots of different ground, really rough. Go over some nice pinnacles and things like that. Hopefully, we'll get a few fish. There we go, we're on the bottom there. So I'm just going to drop and wind up here. I've stuck, because I've got the Berkeley gulp on, I don't like jigging them too much because they're a bit delicate. It might take us a little while to work this drift out. That drogue's not really deployed very well. Ah, man, it's going to be a nightmare with this wind. Yeah, I don't think that's worked, that drogue. Sort of settled itself there. There you go, right way round at last. Took a while, but it's probably, the damage is probably done. I'm probably going to miss the features now. And now we're not drifting anymore. That's just annoying. So I need that wind to come back up, strangely enough, because it was what was sorting the drift out for us. I might have to go somewhere else. This is a very specific sort of drift. It's quite short. You've got to be in exactly the right place. And with the wind and the tide the way they are, it's maybe not practical to try and winkle a few fish out here. But we'll wait and see. We'll keep going. With a bit of luck, we've got this drift right. I think, fingers crossed, I've sussed it. Hopefully, we should still be drifting north. Not very quickly, but enough to get back over that ground. Gosh, what a pain this has been. If this doesn't work out, this drift, I'm just going to go to somewhere which is a bit more general. There's like certain pinnacles and things I'm trying to fish over here, and with the wind and the tide, well, it's wind over tide, so that makes it even more complicated. That's just making it really difficult for us to get the drift right over the top of it. So we'll see how we do. We'll give this another 5 minutes, and if this doesn't work, which I'm not sure it is, because now I'm, oh geez Louise, drifting a different way now. Bloody hell. Right, I've sacked that off because it's just not workable. I'm going to go and find some more generalized ground, so like a bigger expansive ground that's not quite so specific as over here, because I'm trying to fish like actual individual pinnacles and things like that, and I think that's just ridiculous given the wind and the tide situation. So I'm going to go somewhere sort of halfway between the boathouse and the can, pop the drogue out and have some nice long drifts. See you over there. Right, so we're going to have a little shot over here actually. I don't think the sun's in the lens, you should be able to see us there. But, yeah, we'll have a little drift around here and see if we can't pull a few fish up, because there's some nice ground around here. I'm debating whether to put the drogue out or not, because the wind's dropped quite a bit. We'll see. We'll see how we do. So I've got the metal on. We're just going to see if we can grab a few more fish before we head in. Just trying to buoy myself, because it's I'm a bit deflated, because couldn't really get a drift over at the lighthouse. It just wasn't happening. The wind was whipping around that corner as well. So we've come out here back to where we started almost, because we had a few fish here, didn't we? And we just got to see if we can catch something. Stop moving about and just drift and catch something. That's what we've got to try and do. Yes! It has been an absolute age since we had a fish. I can't believe it. I was just losing the will to live there. Oh, brilliant. What have we got? Hey, do you know what? It's just a little codlin, but I'm absolutely delighted to see it. I'm going to make sure that the lens is out of the sun as well, so that you can see it, because it's taken a long time for us to catch this. There you go. Just a little in, but I tell you what, I'm really happy to see it. I wonder if there's any more down there. Let's get out and have a look, shall we? Right, so I'm going to change my lure out because I want to cast around. You can't really cast this around. It's too delicate, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is I am going to change around my tactics. I'm going to pop on this orange Sidewinder. I'm going to cast out and I'm going to retrieve this, just bounce it across the bottom through all the weeds, covering as much ground as I can. Just make sure that that's not split there. No, it's not. Right, covering as much ground as I can for the rest of this drift. Oh, a couple of little hits there, but we missed them. Come on, come back, have another go. Yes, we got that one. Brilliant. Fantastic. Get in. What have we got? I wonder if it's a wrasse. Be nice if it was a wrasse. That would make me day. I hope you can see he's all right with the sun on the lens there. Gosh, it's taking a while to come up. Gosh, it feels quite big now. Maybe it's just wrapped itself up in the line and it's kiting up. It has, it's wrapped itself in the line. But we've got it. Hey, it's not too bad. Look at that. Let's just turn us around there so you can see. There he is. Oh, let me just show you that. There we go. Worth the wait, that little fella. Brilliant. Right, well, we'll just keep doing that then. Casting out and reeling in. Seems to be working-ish. Let's have another go at that then. Right, so it is a little bit slow. So what I'm going to do, I was out here, gosh, I want to say beginning of May, maybe 5 weeks ago, and the wind got up really quickly and I had to come off the water after about 2 hours. Didn't do an outro or anything like that, but I did catch quite a few fish, so I'll stick those in here because I never got around to editing that video, and I'll stick anything else in here from that trip that might be of any use to you. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll bring this fish in first, and then I'll put those fish in afterwards. Of course, as soon as you're talking about it being slow, you're going to catch a fish, aren't you? Sod's law, that. Is this a wrasse? Yes. Get in. Oh, brilliant. I knew it was a wrasse. I could tell by the way it was moving around. I mean, by the way that it stopped fighting after the first sort of 5 or 10 turns of the reel. Sorry, I'm just trying not to get my fingers bit off these sharp teeth in here. There we go. Get that out. Come on, buddy. There we go. There he is. Oh, easy, tiger. Beautiful, beautiful little Ballon wrasse. I hope you saw him. He wasn't massive, but there he is. Anyway, as I was saying, I'll stick those fish in here. Kind of hoping it picks up a little bit when the tide turns around. It's pretty slow at the minute. If it doesn't pick up, I've missed a few. That's it. I haven't connected with anything. If it doesn't pick up, oh, right on cue. I was just coming up with a plan for what to do if we didn't start catching. And here we go. We've got our first fish of the day. Get in. I wonder if it's a wrasse. It does feel quite scatty, so we'll take our time bringing it up. No, I think it's a codlin by the feels of it. Let's get it up anyway. Let's have a look. There's no point in guessing. And it is a codlin. There we go. Brilliant. Always good to get the blank off. Not going to win any medals for it. Not the biggest fish I've ever caught, but at the same time, it's not the worst fish I've ever caught. Brilliant. See you later, pal. Right, let's get back down there. See if we can't get a bigger one. Oh, got hit, but we didn't catch it. Got that one. Yes. Brilliant. Feels a little bit better than the last one. Get in. Let's get it up and have a look at it. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's great to be out at Whitley Bay and catching fish. I love this, man. There's nothing else I'd rather be doing today, I'm telling you. Let's get it up and have a look at it. I'm excited, you can probably tell. Hey, that's not bad, is it? That's a little fatty. Get in. Now look at that. Well, they're getting a little bit bigger, aren't they? Brilliant. Right, let's get him unhooked. And I'll give you a look at him. Wow, he's got some sharp teeth, this fella, but I'm going to brave it with my thumb in there. There you go. See you, pal. Yes, we're in. Brilliant. It's been about an hour since we had a fish, so whatever it is, I'm delighted to catch it. It is a little pollock. Get in. Well, we had plenty of pollock on this lure over at Port Logan, didn't we? We've just got ourselves another one here at Whitley Bay. Right, let's get that hook out. There he is. See you later, pal. Right, so I've gone a little bit rogue with me setup for out here at the car, and I've put these beasts on. I don't know if you can see them there. They might be a little bit too close to the lens. And I've put a metal down at the bottom. Again, these are Berkeley Gulp. These are called Berkeley Gulp Alive. Will they catch any fish? Got no idea. Oh, we're in. Yes. It's been absolutely ages since we had a fish. I'm absolutely delighted to get this. I wonder what we've got it on. I wonder if we've got it on the metal or on the little Gulp Alive worms. Let's get it up and have a look at it anyway. Brilliant. It's not doing an awful lot. I wonder if it's a wrasse. Do you know what? It's on the Gulp Alive worms. That's interesting, isn't it? That is interesting. Oh. Thought I'd lost my metal there, but I haven't. There you go. Another little codlin. There you are. Fantastic. Right, that's it. We're heading in. I'm absolutely worn out. I've been up since 4:30 this morning. I would have stayed out a little bit longer, but that wind is due to swing round to the east in about an hour's time. And as I said, I'm knackered, so I want to get back on land before that happens. It's been a scratchy day at Whitley Bay. We've had a few codlin, we've had a few mackerel, and of course we've had a nice wrasse as well. So I'm happy. I've enjoyed myself. Listen, do us a favour, would you, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I know I always bang on about it, but that's only because it really does make a massive difference to that pesky old YouTube algorithm. Another thing that really helps with the algorithm, of course, is a thumbs up. So if you have enjoyed the video, please do give it one of those. And if you want to ask us a question, suggest a venue, just say hello, anything at all, please do that in the comments down below, because I always reply. I'll catch you next time.